got a cleanse from the last reading. Hey, how are you doing, Amber? How you doing? Doing good? Hold on one second. Let me cleanse between my readings, you guys. Hold on.
Not my days.
Yeah? Hold on. Where's this? Ah. This stuff smells so good. This is my cleansing water, and I cleanse between readings because it helps me keeps my energy to myself, if that makes sense. Ah, it smells good. It smells really good. It's called Florida water. It smells really good, actually.
I love the way that just smells.
Do you like Florida water? Do you know what it smells like?
It has a hint, if I'm not mistaken, of like lilies, or at least it comes across to me as like lilies, and then like a combination of like maybe some wood, maybe Palo Santos. I'm not really sure.
Yeah, that's okay. So if anybody else wants to read, wait, there's 127 people. I freaking love this. Love this. Yes, you guys, listen, I am nothing but comfortable with you guys being here. I am nothing but amazed by how many people that follow me since I started this journey. Because before I started become psychic, you guys, after I lost my husband, I only had like 3,000 people on here. So I've gained all these followers within the last year and 3 months. Honest, I swear. So crazy.
I feel like I'm kind of following in your footsteps. I'm trying to
really
do differently.
Yeah.
I lost my best friend / baby daddy / late husband, kind of all three. He was like all three in one.
Oh, do you want me to talk to him for you, sweetheart?
Yeah, I kind of want to see who else comes in, but I would definitely.
100%. Let me see. Let me see what's here. I have to ask you something. About your baby daddy / husband / whoever whatever she called him. Why do I hope this isn't over from the last reading. Is there a reason why I'm seeing something that somebody holds in their hand with him?
Yes.
Is that how he passed?
No.
But
he struggled with stuff like that.
Okay.
But no.
Okay, but you understand what I'm saying about some. You know what I mean? Somebody holds something in their hand.
Yes, he feels very much like that was the case with himself because of a prognosis that he received.
Oh, so he some bad news. He's talking about some bad news.
Yes.
Interesting. Hi, you guys. Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. You guys, I'm in a reading. I'm not going to comment on my YT, okay? Thank you so much. Because I'm in a reading on my TikTok. It was grim. He said it was grim. Is that true? It was like a grim prognosis?
For him, yes. He could have had a healthy lifestyle had he taken care of things the way he needed to, but it was very much in his head about things with this diagnosis that he was not. He felt like he was going downhill when in reality he was a lot better than he thought he was.
I think his mental illness took over for him, if that makes sense.
I don't think he actually had one until he was diagnosed with this situation.
It wasn't schizophrenia, was it?
No.
Okay, I heard schizophrenia. I want to make sure that wasn't it. Okay.
No, my sister has schizophrenia.
So you claim what?
Yeah.
I was like, why? Wow. So it's your sister that has schizophrenia. I was like, I heard schizophrenia for some reason. I just wasn't sure what it was. That's crazy.
My half sister has schizophrenia, but she's still alive.
But that's okay. But you claim that.
Yeah.
I was like, why am I hearing? I thought it was for him. Okay, that makes sense. Do you have a cancer reference for him? Or somebody else with cancer with you?
Yes. My stepdad had cancer.
Okay. And he passed away?
Yes. He passed literally 2 weeks after my late husband.
Wow. Okay. Very good. Come with me. I gotta make sure you guys. I gotta go make sure my granddaughter's. Let me go make sure she's awake. Hold on. Give me a second. Hold on. Okay. Don't say anything. Let me just make sure she's awake. Hold on. She has class. Sorry, I just want to make sure she's awake. That's all. Because because she has a habit of oversleeping. Excuse me.
I get it. I have 4 of them, so I know.
Yeah, well, she's my oldest grandchild, so she has class at 11. I woke her up. I woke her up this morning at about like 9:45, but she never woke up. So, okay, let me see what else I'm feeling for you, sweetheart. Who is? I don't know if this is for him either. Was there some kind of heart condition with him, or somebody else around you?
That was my daddy.
That's your dad, and he's passed.
Yes.
Okay, because he's here as well. So I'm hearing the heart condition, the cancer for your stepfather, the heart condition for your dad, which they're both okay. They just wanted me to tell you that they're okay. Disease. Was this some kind of disease that he had?
For my late husband, yes. For my dad, yes.
Yes, because I'm hearing disease. That's what I'm hearing, disease. Do you relate to diabetes for somebody as well? I'm hearing about diabetes.
My dad.
Okay. Was it type 2?
I don't know.
Okay.
I lost contact. I knew that he had it, but I don't know which one it was.
That's okay. I think it was type 2. I feel like they're all 3 of these guys. They're like the 3 amigos. I feel like your husband and your dad and your stepfather. They're all together here. Like so. When I hear something, it's going to be probably for all 3 of them, not one person.
You're good. I'll know who it is.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah. Let's see what else. Let's see what else I'm hearing for you, sweetheart. It's like I feel like he got diagnosed with something. I'm trying to see if he can be more specific what it is. He might not tell me. I don't know because maybe
he probably is not going to. He was very, very
quiet.
No, this disease scares the hell out of everybody. Because
Is it a neurological disease?
No.
Okay.
It is a sexually trans.
Oh, is it AIDS? Was it AIDS?
Yeah. No,
Okay.
it was HIV.
Oh.
I was trying to do it without letting everybody know, but yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
I'm so sorry. Listen, man, I'm sorry that he got that.
He got it.
Don't tell me. Don't tell me.
Yeah.
I don't think
I was
it's
the first person he told.
I don't think he got it sexually. I don't think so. Is that true? I don't think he got it sexually.
Yes, that's true.
That is true. Okay.
No, he didn't get it sexually. That part is true.
Okay. Was there some kind of transfusion or blood-to-blood contact for some reason?
Yes.
Because was it a transfusion or was it blood-to-blood? I'm not sure. It's something.
It was blood-to-blood.
Okay.
But
Wait. Was there NEEDLE involved in this?
Yes.
Okay, because that's he's telling me about it. NE. I don't want to say it on here because
you're
about NEEDLE. That's what he's talking about. 100%.
Yeah.
Okay. He was ashamed. He understand. He was ashamed of this. This is why he has trouble
Very
talking
much.
about it. He was very ashamed. He says, "I cannot believe this happened to me." He's like disgusted with himself, which. HIV is, people can live with it, some people don't. Let me ask you something. When he got diagnosed with this, was he far along with this already before? And there was he couldn't do anything. They couldn't help him.
No, he was.
Okay.
They caught it very early.
Oh, they did. Okay.
And he was maintaining medication, but because he, in his mental state,
Right. Okay.
of
That's okay.
the whole situation, he was like, I just can't do this. This is just not for me, and he refused to stay on the medication.
Did he SHOOT something? Is that how the NEEDLE was involved?
I suspect so. He never really went into specifics about it, but he did tell me he was diagnosed.
Could it have been H possibly?
Yeah, very much so.
Okay, because I heard H, so I heard the whole word, but I say H on here because you know why I can't.
Yeah,
say it.
I know what you mean.
And so listen, we all have
Yeah, he suffered from substance abuse for a long time.
And I understand that because that's exactly how my husband died with M, not H. My
Yeah.
husband died. He was ready to go. My husband was severely mentally ill. And he was also hurting constantly his feet. He had severe neuropathy. And I wish to God I would have become an energy healer before he passed away, because I probably could have helped his feet, but I wasn't supposed to. I wasn't supposed to do this. I've only been doing this for 15 months. And so my husband passed November of 23. And so in January, when I started doing this, it freaked me the hell out. First, I was an energy healer.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I wish it freaked. This has been nothing. You can tell people that people can tell you this freaking shit still freaks me out to this day, that I cannot believe that I'm doing this. I swear.
I get it.
It's
I'm
crazy.
trying to awaken that side, and I've started in small doses, but I feel like
Let me
it's
tell you
going
something. You gotta just
so much.
don't do. You gotta just get in there and just do it. This is me. I'm here for 11 hours a day. 10 to 11
Oh,
hours a
wow.
day doing this stuff. This is my job. This is what I've decided to do for the rest of my life. So I went full force with this. I quit my regular job last year as a caregiver with Home Instead to do this full time, and I've been busy ever since. And I feel blessed beyond belief to help people like you. And as with my energy healing, it's just crazy to help so many people do what I do. And but I feel like I'm very good at what I do. I just feel
I mean,
great.
you're spot on with everything you said, and even in the last reading that you were doing, I was like, oh wow, she picked up on this, and she picked up on this, and she picked up on this. Like, I feel like you were kind of picking up on a little bit of like my stuff as well.
And that's
her
what
stuff.
happens because they know they're getting ready to come into these readings, and so they're already coming through.
Yeah.
So I'll tell you. A side note here: I heard about a paratrooper for about 3 or 4 days. Nobody could claim it, and then all of a sudden, I did a reading, and this person was a paratrooper. I said, "What?" They were trying to come through about the last 2 or 3 days because I kept hearing about a paratrooper and nobody could claim it.
Wow.
And then I did the reading for the paratrooper. I'm like, oh my God, they've been trying to come through for the last week. This is how shit is, girl. Amber, this is how shit is, man. I'm telling you, it's so crazy. And believe me, I don't take this shit for granted at all. I feel so blessed to be able to do this with you guys. I do.
Yeah, you've been spot on pretty much a lot of it already.
I appreciate that. Listen, it's them. It's not me. I'm just the messenger. Your husband and your dad and your stepfather are the ones telling me all this stuff. I'm just the in between. I don't know you. I would not know any of this stuff. They're doing the hard work. I'm just listening. They're the ones supplying with all the information. I'm just listening and telling you guys this stuff, you know?
Yeah.
Your husband. Okay, let me ask you something. Is there 2 reference with your husband about, has he been gone for a couple of years? 2 or 3 years?
2 years. It'll be 2 years in August.
I probably would have got that if you hadn't told me. I get months. Now, what about September? Do you have a connection to September for some reason as well?
Yep.
Is it somebody's birthday? Is it somebody's birthday?
My nephew's birthday is in September, and then my stepdad passed.
Oh, okay.
September.
I have to ask you, was your husband cremated?
Yes.
Okay. And did you guys do something with his ashes? Did you put some of them in like a necklace and wear it, or do something with his ashes?
Yeah, I have his ashes in a ring.
Oh, I love that.
His mom has them in a bracelet, and like we've kind of split it up against the family for a few, and then like his mom has a big portion of him.
He wants to thank you for sticking with him even after his diagnosis. He was scared that he was going to give it to you. Did he talk about this?
He did. He was overly anal about cleaning with it.
Well, because he was scared, he did not want to give it to you.
Yeah.
Did you ever catch it? I hope you did. You don't have to say that.
No, I did not.
Good.
You can tell him that they
Thank
actually told me that at my last testing, because it has been about 9 years, and with the last new test
you're
that they
clear.
come up with,
Okay, good. I'm
that
so
I don't
happy.
have to test anymore.
That's amazing. And he said you guys took precautions, and that was important because he said if I would have gave this to you, I would have been devastated. He says, I would have been devastated.
Yeah.
That's what he says. I would have been devastated. That's what he wanted you to know, sweetheart. He said, I'm so glad you don't have it. Now, do you guys have 3 children?
I have 3 children biologically.
Okay.
We have a bonus baby that's with him. Or not a
Oh,
blind baby. We have a child that's with him.
was this his child?
Yes.
Was this a boy?
No.
He's a girl. Okay. Um,
I have a boy that we think he claims is his just because of like the soul connection, but
I get it. Is this like the one of the last children? You mean?
yes.
Okay. Um, but he wants it. He wants to thank you for all the times that you were there for him and all the times that you supported him, and it meant a lot to him. He said it meant more than you realized. That's what he says. He said it meant more than you realized. How everything that we went through together, and I feel like when you guys first got together, did he make a mention of the fact that he did have HIV, that he wanted to make sure that you knew?
He told me well before we got together.
That's what I'm making, because he wanted to make sure that you knew about it before you really got any further, if that makes sense.
Yes. We
Becoming
were
the
best
relationship.
friends.
Okay, very good. Hold on a minute. Very good. Let's see. Somebody just called me an STRIPPER. Like, what the hell? They say, no, it's a boy. No, it's a girl. Listen, I am not always 100% spot on, but I do my best. Do my best. That's off my page now anyways. That's all right. At least YT has a way to take people off your page that are very crude and rude. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Listen, there's nothing wrong with people being that, because they make money at it. Listen, more power to those girls that want to do that. I would never do something like that, but more power to them girls that are trying to feed their babies.
Mm-hmm. Get through college.
Just saying. Just saying. If they want to do it, it's their prerogative. They can do whatever they want. I don't care. Good morning,
Their
Robert.
body.
Good morning, Robert.
Their
How
body,
are you?
their choice.
100%. I don't listen. Some people you just have to do what you got to do to get by,
Right.
no matter what. There's some things that I'm not happy about that I had to do to get by, to feed my family, and I would do it over again if I had to feed my family growing up. There's a lot of things that I had to do that I was not proud of, to be honest with you.
I agree.
I used to even go stand out on the side of the road for money when I lost my job. It was embarrassing as hell, but I did whatever I had to do to support my kids.
Exactly.
It's embarrassing. I only did it once or twice. I hated doing it because I felt people judged me for that. There's people that make a living at it that really shouldn't do that, but that's what they want to do. But I don't knock people that really need to do something like that, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what else. Yeah. Begging is one thing. Selling self, yeah, that's true. 100%. I mean, kind of. I'd rather be hungry than find out my mom was a model. Well, listen, it is what it is. A lot of moms just do what they have to do to support their children. I'm just saying, I understand what you're saying, Robert. I do, but I thought I'd say that what he said, honestly. But it is what it is. We all can't choose our life. Sometimes, we have to make our lives the best way that we know how,
Yeah.
Let me go back to your husband. Do you have an S name, like Sean or Steve, or like a S name around you?
Several.
Because I'm hearing S. S is prominent. I'm hearing S. S names. That's what I'm hearing. 100%. Yeah. Let's see. Your husband wants you to know, he says, I'm so proud of you. He says, thank you for loving me through all of my shit. He says, thank you for loving me through all of my shit, through everything that I put you through. It really bothered him that he hated having this disease. He hated having HIV. Bye, Robert. Thank you. He hated it. It bothered him so badly.
I feel like it's one of the reasons why ultimately we didn't end up where we were. And You know, he doesn't have to thank me because in the long run, and now it's his turn. Now he gets to sit here and watch what I do, and he can suck it up and deal with it the way I sucked it up and dealt with it.
He says, I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you. First of all, you put up with my garbage. Secondly, you're an amazing mom and you were an amazing wife and you're an amazing friend. He says, I just can't thank you enough for everything that you did for me. I'm sorry if I did not make you feel appreciated when I was alive. And he's apologizing now, and that's what he wanted you to know. He says, I just want my wife to know how amazing she really is, how I saw her. Because she's hard on, he says she's hard on herself, and I don't like that.
He's not wrong. Is there anything Daddy wants to say?
Your dad? Yeah, let's talk to your dad. Now, your dad, let's see. Do you have a Charles or CH name Charles?
Papa Charles.
Who's Charles?
That's my grandpa.
God, you're kidding me. I just got goosebumps. He's here. Oh my gosh, Charles came through. I love that. Wow.
I haven't heard that name in years.
Well, you heard it this time, baby. Charles, that's so... Wow, that's amazing. I love that your grandfather is here. Is this your dad's dad?
Yes.
And it's just out of the blue. Charles. I'm like, wait, who's Charles? Well, so he's been gone for a while, hasn't he?
Yeah.
This is your dad's dad, correct? And you were very close with him. You were like a grandfather's girl, weren't you?
I was a daddy's girl through and through. And
Yeah.
Grandpa still, yeah. Papa Charles was a big...
Interesting. And I don't ever hear the name Charles. I've only heard the Charles a very few times. So I knew this had to be for you, my friend, 100%. Let's see. Did he have heart issues? Do you know if your grandfather might have passed from a heart attack as well?
I have no clue.
That's
my
okay.
cousin
That's okay.
never really told me.
That's okay. No worries. No worries. I'm going to say heart or heart problems because that's what I'm feeling with him. This is the point. I'm on a roll today because I am making a point to people who doubt me. That's all I'm saying. Right, Amber?
Yeah.
I got to stop looking at the chat. Okay. I'm not looking at the chat anymore, you guys. So you guys can talk. Sorry. I'm doing a point of not looking at the chat. Let's see. Well, come on now. Stop doing it's falling over on me. Give me a second. There we go. Your grandfather says, Amber, I love you so much, sweetheart. It's amazing to see you. He says, I've missed you. Has he been gone for over 20 years? Like, I heard 20 for some reason. I feel like he's been gone for close to 20 years.
My grandfather and I have not had a relationship in 20 years. My parents divorced when I was about 15, and my dad basically told me that I wasn't welcome to the family anymore, and we haven't had any connection since then.
I'm sorry, but he has passed away, right? Your dad's dad?
Yeah, both of them have, yes.
He says, I'm sorry. Your dad was instrumental in that. He says you deserve better. There's a reason I heard 15. So you were 15, right? Because I heard 15 earlier. I just didn't say anything.
I was 15 the last time I spoke to my grandparents.
Okay. He says, sweetheart, I'm sorry. He says, I'm going to tell you something that I never got to tell you before I passed away. He says, I love you and I'm so sorry for everything that happened. Your dad was the one that was instrumental in keeping you away from us. He says, I should have just stood up to your dad and wanted you in my life. He says, I am so very sorry. I hope you can forgive me for this. He says, I love you so much. I hope you understand that I do. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that you did not maybe feel loved by me. And I am so sorry, sweetheart. That's what he's telling me. This is the apology that you needed before he passed away that you never got.
Yeah.
He says, I love you, sweetheart. I love you so much. Always remember that. And I know how it affected you not having me in your life. And he says, if I could go back and change it, I would do it all over again and make sure that we were together before I passed away. And he says, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. He says, I just want you to know that. And I love you. I love you. I love you. There's something about saying I love you 3 times. Is there a reason that he would say I love you 3 times? Is that something you guys would do when you were younger? Just say I love you, I love you, I love you, or something like that?
I used to argue with him about I love you most scoliosis, and he'd be like, well, I love you. And I'd be like, I love you. And he'd be like, I love you. And I'd be like, I love you most scoliosis.
Okay,
He's
okay.
like, well, I love you times 3. So there you go.
Okay. I was like, I knew there was something with it. I was like, what is he talking about? He says, sweetie, I'm sorry. All that time passed, and did you not even know that he was gone? That your grandfather passed?
I didn't know my grandfather or my dad passed.
Wow. Who told you they passed then?
My cousin and I got reacquainted through Facebook recently, and I found out on Father's Day that my dad passed 12 days after my birthday.
Wow. I'm so sorry. I know your dad is full of regret. He says, I was just bitter about everything. He says, sweetheart, I am so sorry. It was my fault for everything that happened, and I just want to let you know that I'm so very sorry for everything. He says, you deserve this apology. I don't know why I acted like that. I have no clue, but I think he was just bitter about everything, and he was trying to punish you, and you did nothing wrong. And he says, just, I'm so very sorry for what I did. He says, I know it's not gonna change the outcome of anything, but he says, I'm just so very sorry that how I treated you. He says, you deserve better. You deserve a better dad. He says, I was a shitty dad. I know that I wasn't. I'm sorry, sweetheart. I believe your dad. I believe he's very sincere. I can tell if they're sincere or not, and most of them are sincere. And you needed me, and I'm sorry that I wasn't there for you. He says, I know how much you needed me, and I'm so very sorry. He said, if I could change things, I would, and I can't change things, but that's why I'm apologizing to you now, because you deserve this apology.
I just hope that moving forward, I can move forward knowing
I think you can.
Where we're at now versus where we've been. It was toxic for so long.
I know. And your dad's taking he was the instigator. Your dad's taking full responsibility for everything.
Oh, absolutely. He was an instigator.
Your dad was the instigator, and he says, I'm so sorry. I put this rift between us. I don't know what. Let me ask you something. Was your dad a drinker?
Secretly, yes.
I think that played a part in why he was what he was doing. 100%, sweetheart. I see that. Just so you know. He says, I'm very sorry for everything. He says, I mean this from the bottom of my heart. I'm so sorry, and I apologize. And I'm giving you this apology so you can move on from your past. I know it will not be easy, but you deserve to move on for your past, he says. He says, I'm sorry that I blamed you for everything. I did not mean to blame you. I feel like he blamed you quite often, even though you did nothing wrong. He says, I'm sorry for blaming you. He said, I should have never done that. I just was not thinking straight most of the time. This drinking really got the hell out. It got the shit, but beat the shit out of me, he says, this drinking. He's trying to give you closure from this past trauma. He's trying to give you closure that you need. Your dad and your grandfather, they're both coming forward because you need to hear this from them. And they are very sorry. I can tell they are sincere. I can just tell.
I've definitely needed closure on a lot of things with my dad, and there's a lot of things that I need to talk to him about still, but I also know that, I've taken a lot of time. So maybe we can end it today and get a different reading another day.
100%. Listen, I feel, you know what, Amber, I feel like you're very overwhelmed with everything. 100%. You can come back and we can do it again. Listen, you can back get reading from me as much as you want to. I love repeat customers, by the way, just so people know. I love people coming back repeatedly.
I'm a loyal person, but I also struggle with being loyal because of how much I've been done wrong.
I know, sweetheart. Listen, this is a safe space for you. My page is a very safe page for everybody. I don't judge. I listen and I don't judge. That's how the saying goes. I listen. I am respectful for people. I take everything to heart. and people feel comfortable in my page, and that's what I want. I want it to be inclusive, and that includes for everybody. Even people that hate me, it's still inclusive. I will never turn anybody away that needs to talk to me, 100%. But so I hope this reading was better for you than the other ones that you've gotten, because you said you didn't really get anything out of the other readings that you got.
I got a lot, but it was towards the end, things started getting a little weird. And I basically lost a community because of it. So I'm very skeptical on what I do these days.
100%.
And like, I really need to work on the inner child healing with my dad. But
yeah, listen, if nothing else comes out of this reading, you got the apology that you needed.
Yeah, I mean, he's apologized before. It's still raw hearing it
100%.
More than anything.
Yeah, and
you know,
all I can do is just relay messages, and I know it's very overwhelming, but I know for a fact they do feel bad for how they treated you. I can tell. I can just tell they're very sorrowful.
I just hope that they're watching and that, Dad's around the kids and is willing to be around the kids now where he wasn't before.
He is. He just said, I'm willing to give it a go. He says, I'm willing to give it a go. He says, I'll be watching over them. I'll be watching out for them.
I just hope that my children are in a better situation now than I was when I was their age. And he'll know what I'm talking about when I say that.
Right, 100%.
Can I ask one last question?
Sure, yes.
Is there anything from Momo or Squirrel?
Who is Squirrel or Momo?
They're my little chihuahuas that recently passed away.
Aw, I'm sorry. Aw, I'm so sorry. Hold on one second. I gotta stretch. Oh, give me 1 second.
Or Chancellor. Chancellor's the other one I'd love to hear from.
I feel like it's Momo. I keep hearing Momo in my head. They were chihuahuas, you said? Chihuahuas?
One was, yeah, they were chihuahuas. One was older than the other.
Did you have to put one or some of them down? Did you have to put them down?
I had to put one down, yes.
Who? I feel like one of them got sick before they passed away. Like, yeah. They just started getting sick. Which one was this one? Squirrel. Okay. Do you know if there's a cancer reference with any of those dogs?
I suspected it was Squirrel.
I think it's cancer. I think Squirrel is coming through more than these other animals. I know that they're all together. I see all three of them. They're like all a little huddled together, like they're spending time together. They just wanted me to tell you that. Squirrel is telling me. Was this a boy dog?
Yes.
Squirrel was telling me that he misses you and he loves you, and he's okay on the other side. He says, of course, when I passed away, I felt nothing. He said, it's like I just went to sleep and never woke up, he says. But he says he wants to thank you for being such a good mom to him. And he's with the other dogs, and they're all okay.
I miss his cuddles the most.
I know. I think that's why he come through I know all these dogs are here, but I feel like one connected to Squirrel the most.
Oh,
bundle. I feel like there was a little bundle of energy. This one.
He was
like a big bundle of energy for a small dog and with a big bundle of energy. That's what I'm feeling.
Very much so.
Somebody made a comment. I hope you feel good about yourself for preying on people's emotions. Like, what are you talking about? Does people come to me? I don't make them come to me. This is so weird. People that say this kind of shit, man. I took this comment off of here, but they said, I hope you feel good about yourself for preying on people's emotions. Like, I'm helping people. What do you mean preying on their emotions? This is crazy. I don't understand the mindset of some people. I just don't.
I don't either.
I feel like I'm actually helping you guys get closure. This is my goal
Absolutely.
always, to get closure and validations. That's all I do. I've helped so many. That's all I want to do. That's crazy. That's all I want to do is help you guys, you know? I know Squirrel is in an okay place. He says, I'm okay and I miss you and I love you. Did he have like a high pitch, why do I feel like he was like a squeaker for like a squeaking, but like a squeaker? Like,
He loves squeaky toys.
it's his toys. I'm like, why am I hearing about things
his
squeaky?
bark, depending on how excited he was, it was like.
That's what these, because so the squeaker is the
That was his bark.
toys. Oh my gosh. I remember, yeah, that's what he's making me feel awful. Listen, I know that he's in a good place with these other dogs and they love you. Did the other two pass like natural? I feel like they passed like naturally kind of thing.
So Chancellor was really old. He was my first.
Was he like 14 or
service
15? Was he like
dog.
14 or 15?
Yeah, he was a Rottweiler.
Oh.
He was my favorite. Like, he's still my all-time favorite out of all the dogs. Don't tell my dogs that, but
I won't.
we had him so trained, like, he would climb up on top of the bunk bed and wake me up in the morning and, like, bring me the phone and different things like that. But, yeah. And then Momo, we adopted Momo. He was kind of young.
Yeah.
Like 2 or 3. He was supposed to be my son's dog, but he ended up ultimately becoming my daughter's dog.
Oh, I love that.
She had him until 3 years ago. He passed away 3 years ago. She's now. Yeah.
Would he lay in bed with her a lot?
Yeah, he was her cuddle buddy.
Because
Up until she was born in 2012, and he was glued to her from the day she was born until the day she died.
he protected her 100%.
She's very much attached to him.
You know, he wants you to tell your daughter. He says he loves her. He misses her. She was a great mom to me. He says she was such a great. Now, this reading, if you want to let your family see it, darling, this reading is on my YT.
Absolutely.
You'll just have to look for this shirt. It'll be one of my readings, but it'll be the first video that you come to for the live feeds. If you go as soon as you get off of here, it'll be like the first one after I got to do my hashtags and stuff on it. So
yeah.
Because it saves private, even though it's public, it saves private. I don't get that.
Yeah.
Listen, Squirrel's okay. Momo's okay. What was the other one? Chancellor?
Yeah.
And Chancellor was the Rottweiler, yes?
Yes.
That dog was very protective, wasn't he?
Very protective.
He was very protective, very loud bark, like roof, roof. Like very loud bark. He was very protective, and he was a good eagle-eye dog. That's how I feel. Eagle-eye watchdog. 100%.
He scared the neighborhood.
Yeah, 100%. Damn it. Stop saying 100%. People are making fun of you. I'm sorry. I don't mean to say it.
You're good.
No, I don't mean to say that.
100% legit, though. Like, you're pulling everything through that.
Aww.
I have no questions about your, reliability or relatability, because it's like everything you're pulling through is exactly like nobody knows this stuff.
No, 100%. Nobody knows. I wouldn't know. I've never talked to you before.
No.
So I would have no way of knowing. And these other two people, I don't think I've ever given a reading for them. Believe me, it's not me. It's them. They're the ones that tell me these specific details. I would not know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I would just have no way of knowing. Anyways, listen. Oh, I'm dropping everything. Listen, sweetheart. Thank you, Nisi. I'm sorry that you lost everybody, but I hope I helped you a little bit with this reading. I hope I helped you closer. Listen, I promise you.
Does Squirrel come around a lot?
Who? Squirrel? 100. They're all there with you. All of them are there. All these dogs, I promise, are running around your house. If you have any more dogs there, they see them. I promise you. They're always here. And they give you signs. You just have to look out for them, you know? Numbers, flickering the lights, feathers, all that good stuff, you know?
Okay, thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Listen, so let me finish this one, and then we can you can have it on here. Okay, it'll be my YT link. I got to put my hashtags on their stuff.
Thank you.
Yeah, I know. People only want. I don't doubt my ability, so they will never make me doubt my ability 100%. I will never doubt my ability because you guys pick me up all the time, so I will never doubt it. Okay, Amber, let me stop this. Very good. Bye, you guys. I'll be back on. Oh, wait, Amber, I was going to tell you bye.